secrets carried by the wind's waves. In heifer heaven, in the heartland, freedom of thought in the vast expanse, freedom of heart in the sunset's dance, freedom of trust in the fatted cow's stance. I'd watch them graze, content and serene, each bite of grass felt like a dream. The fattest cow, Sheni, was a sight to see. She waddled happily, her spirits free. In heifer heaven, in the heartland, freedom of thought in the rustling leaves, freedom of heart in the scent of hay sheaves, freedom of trust in the songs the wind weaves. Memories float back like a warm embrace, the smell of manure and wildflowers in space, sweet taste of milk straight from the source. In heifer heaven, memories never lose force. In heifer heaven, in the heartland, freedom of thought in the morning's light, freedom of heart in the stars at night, freedom of trust in the heifers pure and bright. So here's to the heifers roaming free. In their world of simplicity, they hold the key to freedom of thought, heart and trust. In heifer heaven, where happiness is a must.
Now we got along, my life was real sunny, but only one thing would ruin our fun.
Because I just had to.
I know you love me, but you worship money.
Because we have none.
And you got mad when I offered you none.
And this just got done happening.
Where are you tonight?
We were seriously talking and she was gone.
Why did you leave me here all alone?
I was so alone, but I'm not going to get copyright striked for this shit.
I searched the world over and I thought I'd found true love.
But she just didn't feel the same way because
you met another and he was gone.
And I was sitting here all by my little lonesome. I'm just saying, there we are. Okay? Not that y'all needed to know any of that, but we were over here in the green room taking care of business and she was gone.
I accidentally might have maybe booted myself out of StreamYard in the middle of doing something else. Maybe.
Of course, that means since then, this dang song is now wormholed into my brain, and there was nothing I could do. Howdy! There was nothing else that I could do other than during the intro. I just went, I'm going to go get that, and I'm just going to add that as part of our intro today. And,
okay. I may or may not have something we need to listen to as well.
Okay. And we have to stop it on a regular like that to make commentary.
Make sure people are, being transformative.
Mm. So we're really good. Anyway, Cynthia was here during a time that we weren't counting. And
Okay.
then I came in and said, hey, y'all know the drill. Get your butt over there and like diggers, make sure you're still subbed and get right back here. And we put the little things on both sides, because over on diggers, we've got the trip back here to this thing. And Cynthia sends hearts, and I don't know what the hell else. I think they're cows, but I can't really tell. And then she says, I already went to the digger and came back. I'm such a good heifer. And notifications are coming through. So she got her notification, and Tammy got hers. And here we sit all brokenhearted.
All right. There is no video to this, but this is a song that Bobby shared with me ages ago. And it is an earworm if ever you've heard one. But this should get rid of that other one. And let's see if I can do this.
And remember, you've got to not
share
only
screen and also share tab or share audio.
Right. Yeah. So you share the screen, and then I'll get in there, but you've got to pause it on the frequent.
Share tab or screen instead. So how do I
share? You want to share the tab, the first column.
Okay, but it's not in a tab. It's open in and of itself in media player.
You're not going to be able to play it.
Oh.
Yep. Because for some stupid reason, they won't share the audio when we do that, unless you share your entire screen, and I'm not comfortable with you doing that.
Okay.
That's how we get doxxed.
Yeah.
That's how we get doxxed. So no.
She keeps collapsing this thing on herself, and it's just awesome.
Right. She's gonna figure it out, right?
I think she enjoys it. It gives a hug or something.
A little quickie. A quickie hug. And Tammy, if you're in diggers, honey, you and hello, Miss Christine.
Hi, Christine. Hi, Tammy. Hi,
Miss Christine. Get on the pinned,
click on the pinned comment
and head on over to the other to the right chat. Otherwise, at a certain point, I won't even be saying. Yeah, I won't even be paying attention to yins. I'm not being mean, but it's a protest kind of a thing. We just want all of chat in the one location.
It makes it easier that way to get everyone in one, so that no, Tammy, see, she's in yours. There you go.
Well, okay, so Miss Cynthia said you were, and I took her word for it, and I do apologize. I really, really do.
Oh goodness, I have them all down someplace.
Yeah, I'm seeing Tammy over in yours, not in mine.
Oh, I think she is too.
Yeah, so Miss Tammy.
And Tammy and Christine. I pinned a link up top.
Yeah, otherwise we can't keep sharing to diggers as well. Do you get it?
There we go.
So it's just one of those things that we do. Nice. So, and I bet you I know what you just did, because I didn't do it yet.
Oh no, I did that right away.
Oh, see, that's not fair. 15 days and you were trained in, and then you don't even tell me, and here I am watching over you. And
because I forgot.
And because I'm Stu. Just call me Stu.
There we go.
Who's going to be the pid to my stew, right? Because have you met me? I'm cool with being the stew. Oh, excuse me. So, oh my God, I seriously slept for so many hours and did not want to wake up at all. I am just like sideways. I did wake up before my 6:30 alarm went off, because I was supposed to go have kid day, but pool party came up instead. So there was a change, which is why we're doing Legoland probably next Sunday. But oh my goodness. Well, we're trying to decide, do we want to do Legoland on a weekend or a weekday, right? Because we're both self-employed. We can just close up.
You can go whenever, yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, no, we just.
Oh crap! Now I've lost us.
Why? We're on a tab.
There we go. There it is. There's StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't leave you. Well, where are you right now? They always change the song a bit. Okay. So like when Johnny Cash was on there, or Ray Charles, or Ray
Oh, nice.
Stevens, or they always changed up the song just enough. But it's just a fun thing. Now I have been downloading, and I'm gonna try not to do that while we're streaming, because do you know what really slows a stream down?
Downloading something while you're trying to upload?
Day. And yet who's really good at it? I just do. So, but anyway, and I was trying to decide, did I want to, like pack my luggage and then, throughout the stream today, just take something out constantly.
Yeah.
I didn't do it, but I really just thought every now and then just reach in and take something out. See who paid attention and who didn't to where stuff was coming from. I thought it would have been funny. It doesn't mean that I'm smart. It just means I thought it would have been funny. Oh, look, that one there last night's loaded. Okay, I can delete that one because we only have we have 35.7 out of 50 hours used. Okay.
So that's not too bad.
Well, have you met us? 15 hours is like a stream and a half. Have you met us?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's why I have to come through and I delete it, because if I don't go in, download them and delete them, it won't save any of them. We won't have any more saved. It won't record over them or do anything. So gotcha. I've got number 14 and number 15. At a certain point, I don't know what day was his.
Hello, Rabbit.
Hi, Rabbit. I don't know what
doing?
Day was his story. But I have to figure out, because I was going through and trying to renumber them, like 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. And I went, wait a minute. This one has a boat community on it. And I went, I know
community.
Yeah, it's got a picture of a boat community on it. Here, I'll try and show you. Okay. Just so.
Here, I can.
Hello, sis. How you doing? I'll show you. You might have to enlarge the stream, or enlarge. I can talk. Enlarge the screen, but see, if you look right here, there's a boat community.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that's his personal story or
no.
Okay.
I pulled his separately. It was not numbered.
Right. No, I just put this number on it, and then I went, what? Because see, you didn't number them on the front like I'm trying to do for the downloads, because just saying Prophecy Odyssey was messing with my head.
I thought I had said
not there. Well, you may have in the body, but not in the title of the stream. So I'm trying, because I can't see what the body of the thing says. Do you see? Gotcha. So I can go in here and go, okay, well, I can edit, just the title. I don't know for sure which one this is without watching it.
Well, hang on here.
Do you see?
I can figure like, that one out.
Well, that kind of was poopy, I'm just saying it was kind of poopy, because I wasn't going to download these. And then I thought, might as well download them. So some of them I'll have to go to your screen. I'm talking with my mouth full, folks. I'm eating chicken with the not so nacho cheese on it. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm here for that.
Oh, I see. Okay. Weird. I wonder why some of them showed up in the title and some of them didn't.
Well, again, I just got done titling all of these while you and I were talking in the green room.
No, I know. I'm looking at my channel, specifically at my channel.
Well, but they're not you didn't title any of them in the title. And like study 10, I typed study 10 when I made that stream.
Okay.
So, but you were putting it in the body of the stream. And
Okay.
so it's like, well, yeah, but now I can't see the body.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, that didn't show up.
I'm just here to let you know.
Yeah. No, it's cool because I'll figure it out eventually.
You know, I'm just here to bug you about it and make
So
you
how do
go.
I only have 7 Prophecy Odyssey videos in the playlist if
Because you didn't move them all into the playlist yet.
yeah, I thought I had though.
Well, you have to move them every day.
No, I thought I went through yesterday and moved them all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I have no idea. I hadn't seen that transaction yet
Well,
occur.
I was doing it while we were chitty chatting. But that's okay. I'll go through again and just make sure.
There you go.
Okay, that one's
So,
good.
and unfortunately, it's not going to show you the boat community like it shows me the boat community. You know, that's
Gotcha.
Kind of sucky, wouldn't you say? So anyway, back we go. I love that we have our names in the right places. So
yeah, that's another thing I've noticed. When I come in and put in my name before I come in here with you, it gives me the option to give my title Curious Canuck. But when I go in to do it on my own, it doesn't give me the option of having a title.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't give me an option.
Okay, I'll be back.
Only when I come in with you in Ustream.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna go ahead and start singing the Where Oh Where.
Where oh where is my little dog gone? Oh where can he be? I can't remember the rest of the words. Do 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 do. Yeah, that wasn't good. Okay, so apparently when I was labeling all these things, it didn't move them all over into the playlists. I heard you go ding, so I don't know if you're back in or not, but
I'm here.
Okay, you are here. I can't. I'm not looking at the thing right now.
Well, when you do, you're gonna see that I got a little pop up.
Shoot, where did I put us? There we are.
See.
Yeah,
see?
I typed, here or the
I typed right here when I left. See, now watch. I'll leave again.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, you know what I want to do? Okay. Well, okay. Just gonna say I'm all kinds of fun over here. So hold on just a moment. Where are you tonight? I'm telling you? Mm-hmm. It's enough to just screw with your head. Okay. Do you know how hard it is to have to add to stream? But I've got it checked like that. So see, my name goes there and this goes here.
I understand that because I can do that when I come in with you. But when I come in on my own, it doesn't give me that option.
But it should be just like
Whoa.
That's not fun.
It should be, but it's not, and it's weird.
Okay, hold on. I'm here too many times. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to leave and come back. And I want you to slow down and I want you to see, because the problem is we move too fast on that first screen that we get.
Okay.
We seriously do. So leave that very first screen when you select that you want to come back into this stream. The very first screen gives you 2 spots to type.
No, it does when I come in with you, but it doesn't when I come in alone. That's what I'm saying. It's the weirdest thing. There is no space because I'm coming into the in private page or incognito. So I have to sign in everything all over again. So when I come in and I sign in and it's just me, it gives me the option for Digger 420. But when I come in and I sign in, but it's you and me on a Ustream, it gives me the option to also put Curious Canuck. But I have to punch it in manually every time because it's
so do I. Yeah, so do
but I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't give it to me half the
I don't
time, and the other
either.
half it does. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just know that that's what it's
Where's
doing.
your note that we're
So
supposed to remember
it's
what
right in front of my face.
Okay, can you put that one on there too? Because we're just saying that it doesn't help by at the end of the stream, we will not remember
No.
to do it. Okay. Cynthia, you're scaring me. I don't want anybody clipping or anything. Bobby's the only one that I have no problem with clipping things.
Why would we take it
So,
down? That seems kind of silly.
well,
that
no,
we would
but
take
that,
it down.
right, but at this point, that makes me nervous. That makes me nervous that there's a specific request. Do you see?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like, see, to me, that the hair on the nape of my neck goes up.
Yeah.
When, wait, what? I'm just saying. I don't like it. So anyway, hello there, Iron Rabbit, who said hello to everybody.
Hello.
And Cynthia, I don't know why I'm going up, says that I don't look like I'm dressed for hide and conceal. Woman, did you not learn anything last night? I even pulled my shirt tight, though it had cute little poofy areas sewn into it. Okay, we're just gonna have to do that all over again, aren't we?
Bobby's going, no.
Probably, right? So yeah, no, Tammy, I hate to break the news, but yeah, you were in Diggers.
Oh, shit. Wrong way.
You really were in Diggers, Bug. You and Christine both. You both left since then. That's okay. Just saying. So click the pinned link to join us all in the same chat. And again, I am apparently going to have to do this. And sis, you missed out on what I did. Okay. And Tammy's like, Iron Rabbit, howdy. Although they both left, I'm still going to do it. Cynthia's like, hey, it's the rabbit. Yes, that's sis. And then Iron Rabbit's like, hello, Sheni and Digger. And I'm just running through them, even though I went up the wrong way the first time.
That's okay.
And Iron Rabbit's like, because I'm ass backwards today. I really am. Hello, Cynthia and Tammy. And I didn't drink last night. And Cynthia's like, okay, again, I addressed this, the hair on the nape of my neck. Tammy's laughing. And then she's bluegill laughing. And then Cynthia's like, I'm going to check my StreamYard. For the name thing to see, but you're coming in a completely different way than Digger's coming in. So,
yeah,
and
may not be.
That shouldn't be something that you should, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's see how I'm doing here.
Tammy's like, okay, Cynthia. And, Cynthia's like, I didn't say anything about clipping. Yeah, but when somebody says leave it up, that kind of implies that. I'm sorry. I just want to enjoy last night's stream. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, they're always up.
Yeah, if you don't say anything, you don't. The hair on the nape of my neck doesn't raise. But when somebody says something, the hair on the nape of my neck raised. See how that works? Because we just go with the norms and tell somebody says something different, and then I'm like, oh, no, hell no, take them all down, because I'm good at, have you met me? I'm really good at taking everything down. Be proud of me that I take things down and didn't delete it all.
Yes, there you go.
That was huge progress in the last.
It's very huge progress.
In the last few months, I have grown in both size and mental stability. No, I haven't.
Okay, I think I've done it. It's really, I wish I could just look at them all and add them to a playlist from when I wish I didn't have to click back and forth and back and forth. You know what I mean?
On what?
I'm trying to add all the Prophecy Odysseys to the playlist. Now I got 15, so I'm missing one.
Okay, so here's one. Cynthia, how many women are on the monitor? There you go. That's a good word. How many of us are up there? How many of us?
How do I organize them into?
Utilize the name. Hang on, one problem at a time. utilize the pronoun she. And so now that I've got that addressed, we've got two women and we both use the she pronoun. I mean, really, what the fuck else would we use? Cynthia says, I went into my StreamYard and what she's saying is true. Now, two she's are on the stream and two she's had an opinion on the facts. Which she, this is, it's a who's on first, okay? Which of us she is correct? Do you see how that works out? That's just a who's on first base thing right there. I love it. This is why my brain is the way it is, because see, somebody could say, well, yeah, but I was saying Digger was right. And another person could say, no, you said Sheni was right.
Sheni was right. Yeah.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third base. And tomorrow's catching. Okay?
I am finished with that for now. I'm just going to minimize it. I will have to play with the silly playlist things and rename everything and all that fun stuff at a later date because I'm just getting a little frustrated. There's got to be an easier way to do it, but I'm not finding it. And no, I'm not up for doing tedious things at this moment.
And that's the problem. It's a pain in the butt. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just leave it to me to go. Yeah, when you title things, that's why when I title, okay, because we have all of our streams are titled like Friday night game night, which apparently we're not doing anymore. I might.
Well, now it's Saturday night.
Well, yeah, and we've moved back over to our regular scheduled people over to Saturday. But yeah. I might have to, if I want to stream on Friday, I think I will mute the camera and just like do painting or epoxy or puzzles or whatever and not talk.
Gotcha.
Do you see? That way then I am behaving. You see how that?
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm loving this. Now, Cynthia says it's the heifer on the left.
That would be me. But yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Like I said, it's fine if I sign in to one of your streams.
I'm just saying this is the left, and guess who's over here?
No, but this is the left, and I'm over here. Hi.
Point to me.
You're no,
right. I'm over. I'm right there.
Yeah, but that's because it's mirrored.
Hey, I'm just saying, this is a who's on first, and it's going to be the
I
gift.
didn't mirror my thing. It's
going to be the gift that keeps on giving. I'm just saying, okay? I can't help it. I love it. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Tammy's like, I'm doing diamond art right now. You said you do diamond art, and I'm not sure what diamond art is.
Really cool. I've seen a few people doing it now. There's also, I saw the niftiest thing in the world. They're coloring books, but you can't tell what the picture is. And it's kind of color by number, but when you get it all done, what looked like a bunch of gray and black squiggles actually look like a painting, a picture. It's really neat. Hi, AP. How you doing?
Hey, AP. Okay, I will be right back. You carry on. You carry on for a minute, okay?
Okay. All right. Hello, AP. Good to see you. Oh, yes, I am. I am realizing there's an awful lot of back end stuff that I have to do that I wasn't thinking of doing, or I would have done it that way from the beginning. So like trying to get all the prophecy stuff into one playlist and properly labeled and stuff. Apparently, when you label it, it doesn't put it where you're. I don't know. Things aren't showing up where I thought they would show up. And now I can't tell because they've all got the same thumbnail. So I have no idea which one's which. So I'm going to have to actually go and play each one and find out and then relabel it and then move it into the playlist. And yeah, no fun. AV says dying slowly. How's everyone? About the same, bud. About the same. Slowly dying. But I've got my coffee, so, I'll live for a little longer. I've also got a cat that was being absolutely spectacularly adorable until the camera came on. And now she's just laying there. Oh, your sister was having a meltdown moment. That's okay. Everyone needs one every now and again. Uh, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do know. I've got to get all that back end stuff organized. Um, I've got to fix my internet. Well, not fix it. It's not broken, but I need to make it better. Um, and a few other things, and organize the videos that are already on my channel. Um, and then I got to figure out how to what I'm going to do next for streaming. So that'll be fun. And if anyone has any suggestions, throw them out there. But yeah, one other thing, I'll be putting out a request in the Discord later, or Discords later. But I'm looking for any ridiculous news items, silly, Darwin Awards, um, just so dumb you can't believe it. Don't have to be like current events. They can be old newspapers, but just really dumb headlines, that sort of thing. I mean, just as an example, right now in Canada, there is a woman who is going to go to trial because she has been charged with assault with a weapon because she was having a water gun spray fight with the kids in her yard, and she accidentally sprayed her neighbor in his yard. And now she's being charged with assault with a weapon, and she will be going to trial. So, yeah, that's the sort of
Isn't
ridiculous.
that like 15 years that she might get?
Could be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's the kind of ridiculous news items I'm looking for. And like I said, it doesn't have to be current events, just ridiculousness in the news. So I'll put it out there in the Discords later too. But I want to see the ridiculousness and have fun with it.
Okay. You mentioned
Aw.
the paint by numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. There's a whole
yeah.
bunch of numbers up
Oh
there.
yeah.
Okay. I want you to notice there's a whole bunch of numbers in there.
Yeah.
I started this prior to 1990.
Wow.
And well, he's not done because I was done. Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, I just want to point out that I came back in here.
Yeah.
And I stood up. And if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and rewind your little thing. And this was in my girls. I'm going to try not to blow a hole in myself here. And this was in my girls.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay. So while Cynthia was saying, but I was wearing the wrong kind of attire. Yeah, I only had one bra on, so it was very close to the skin.
Yeah.
Which, ow, because the two bras give it a pocket. Okay.
You wear two bras?
Yeah.
One bra hurts so bad.
No. Me wearing two. One hugs and holds, and the other one separates and pockets.
Okay.
When I discovered the two bras, because they don't make them to do everything without pain. So I bought one for one purpose, one for the other. And then I thought, well, what if I wore them both at the same time? And oh my God, my life got so much better. So much. So I'm just saying, I don't know what Cynthia is, but Cynthia, again, when I came back into the room and turned the camera on and was standing up, I had both of these things in the girls. Okay. So I want you to know, I hadn't even retracted this so that we could still see that I was not going to blow one of the girls off because I'm safe like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So Miss Cynthia, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I could be wearing my bathing suit And as long as I'm not swimming, you wouldn't know. Does that make sense?
AP says, yeah, I wish I had a dog to cuddle, but I can barely function lately, so taking care of a dog would be difficult. Well, I wasn't allowed to have a dog when I moved in here anyways, but dogs they have a lot more requirements that makes it tough with my health situation. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to get up and take the dog out for a walk to go poo every, 2 or
That's
3
why I
times
have
a
a
day.
doggy door and he gets to go out by himself.
Yeah, well, if I had a doggy door in my place, I'd have a whole bunch of raccoons for house pets.
I have been lucky. The dog keeps the raccoons at the side yard. They had this great big huge raccoon over there one night, and all the dogs were barking. And I didn't think I caught it on camera, but sure enough, I caught it over there on camera.
Oh, nice.
I sent it to my neighbor. I'm like, yep, this is what they were barking at, folks. Mm-hmm.
AP says Canada for you, but the US isn't far behind. That was only 4 minutes ago. What were we talking about?
I have no idea. I went away.
Oh no, I was talking about the ridiculous news articles.
Ridiculous newses. There's
Yeah,
tons
yeah.
of it.
Darwin Awards, anything so stupid it would have made it to what's his name? Jay Leno's headlines.
Right. I miss the Tonight Show's headlines. I
The
don't watch
ridiculousness. Oh yeah, the Tonight Show or no, sorry, the Monty Python, just the
Mhm.
ridiculousness. Anything that is so ridiculous, you go, oh my gosh, Monty Python
Well, I
would
was
do a skit
listening.
about that.
I was listening to Roseanne Barr on I think it was the David Beck show when we were talking earlier. And she said we're living in the times of the Monty Python because
We are.
you could not have written a script like this. You could
They
not have done it.
they did. It was a skit that I hadn't remembered. I'm pretty sure it was from Life of Brian, but it might have been the Holy Grail. But they actually did a skit where the one guy wanted to identify as a woman and how that was just ridiculous and no one would accept it.
And here we are.
And here we are. Yeah.
It's totally insane. Why is somebody DMing me?
Because you're popular.
I am not popular. Please, people, understand. I do everything I can do to retract from being human. I think I'm pretty good about it. Well, look, and they
Well,
work.
You got to stop handing out your phone number then, hon.
I don't even know where these dings were coming from. Oh, wait a minute. Tammy says this is diamond art. Okay, so I'm going to look. Oh my God.
It's really cool. It's kind of like color by number, only you're putting jewels in instead of paint or pencil crayon. They're beautiful.
Okay. I would lose my brain. And she's got a great big huge thing that she's doing. It's beautiful, sweetheart. I would lose my brain. I would not be I'm not normal as it is. Have you met me?
There, I'm trying to find the ones that I was talking about. I think that might be it.
I don't know what it is or what we're doing.
Okay, just a sec.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere, but I know I have a dog staring at me.
Okay. Where are we? We are there.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
There. And there. And that one? No. That one. All right. Can you see that?
No, we'll add it to stage and yeah.
Oh, I didn't add it to stage? Okay,
No,
so that is a mystery picture. But when you finish coloring in all the little
kind of see something
bubbles,
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, when you finish coloring in all the bubbles, it turns into a picture.
Yeah, because
So
there's like
these are
a
just
tube right
samples.
there,
Yeah,
right?
but you can see there's wider bubbles and tiny
Yeah,
bubbles.
you can see that there's something there, but what is it? That's an old man with a beard. That's a Santa Claus.
Now these ones are just use one color and figure out what's there.
So you do every other line.
I guess
And then
so.
because see, every other line on the Eiffel Tower and on her are done.
Yeah.
And the fox. So the
So that's
last
one of the ones.
yeah, the last clear one I could see was like a Santa Claus. That one right there is see, there's his beard.
Oh, okay.
Or Genie. He's
It's a
Genie.
genie. He's got a pointy ear.
Exactly, and the pointy nose. That's
Yeah.
Genie.
Yeah. So
That was fun to guess. This is a who's on first.
and that's just the one colors. There are others. Oh, it looked so cool. It's a specific name for a coloring book.
Oh, those are pretty cool. Tammy's like, I don't know. I wonder if that's when I was like, who's texting me or DMing me? She's like, I don't know, because it was her. Cynthia's like, Sheni, Friday night, the Silent Heifer show, or art from the cow patty, just suggesting. Yeah, I'll figure out something. If I do it, I don't know that I'm going to do it because, I'm not available every Friday. I'm finding out.
Yeah.
I'm really not. And I come home from work after the whole week. Now, granted, this week and last week were a little bit different. Do you want to here? How about you do your own ice out of the bowl right here with cheese and chicken? There. I don't normally give you my bowls, but enjoy my bowl. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out something. I like my brain to figure things out. I'm not as blessed as you are. You underestimate the girl's ability to hide shoes to get even with you. You see? That's the thing. Tammy's like, I'll be right back. Sheni, I'll send you a private picture of diamond art to your was Facebook one of the things that were yelling at me?
Oh, that might have been it.
That might have been, yeah, because I don't.
Hi, Linda. How you doing?
I check Facebook later. Hello, Digger. Give you a like. Bye now. She came in. She liked it. She ran. Okay?
Yeah, she ran right over here.
Oh, and then wait a minute. She's
Hello.
like, Sheni, you have a dog over here staring at you. Was it your dog was staring at me or my dog was staring at me?
I think her dog was staring too.
My dog has been, it's my voice. I can say, what is your dog's name? Sit. Sit.
I am sitting, damn it.
Sit. Don't know your dog's name, but if your dog's set, I control your dog.
Well, you do control people's Amazon or Alexas from time
I do.
to time.
Yeah, well, I've turned colors in things, and it was definitely her dog was staring at me. What is your dog's name, baby? And then Tammy's like, I do the larger ones to keep my brain focused. I also do small ones. I just my diamond art has over 30 colors. Oh, insane.
Nice.
Yeah. And Tammy's like, Linda, howdy. And then Linda's like, his name is
Beauregard.
Beau for short. Beauregard, look at me. Beauregard. Sit. Beauregard. Beau. Sit. I know that didn't work.
Sometimes it's named him.
Or hey, arsehole.
Damn it, dog.
Ditto just cleaned my bowl and left his ice.
Well, so we know what he really wanted. It just means he appreciates your cooking.
Yeah, which was really hard because all I did was took the chicken and the cheese and the separators in the crock pot. I put half of this, I put one separator, I put the chicken, and then the other separator, I put the cheese.
Okay.
And then I just turned it to low. And then last night I turned it to medium, or not to medium, but keep warm. And now he is laid down, and now he's getting his ice.
Now he's gonna, yeah.
Oh, that's my butt, not his. I'm like, you can see his butt, and then I realized, no, that's my butt. So yeah, no. I know that Bo didn't listen, did he, Linda? He didn't sit. He's trained to sit, then set up for his treat. Now I need to give him a treat. Did he sit? Well, good boy. And then Rabbit's like, my cat tilted her head and looked at the computer screen like, my name's not Mo. Why are you yelling at me and using that tone like I did something wrong? I'm just sitting here behaving. You poor kitty cat. It's also confused. See, this is why I don't have a cat. Ditto has a cat. But when the cat comes in the house, he wants to take attendance. He doesn't care where his dog is. He cares where his human is. So all of a sudden I'm like, does anybody else hear a cat? And it's because he's looking for me. He's shouting out, Ma, and it's kind of weird that they take over us, you know.
I'm gonna go get a coffee refill.
We'll be here for you, Bug. And that Linda's like, yes, he is very obedient for treats. Okay, this is how obedient Ditto is. Okay, we have a Cahoots pet food store place here in town, right? So when we go there, Ditto goes to the front door, goes up because it's the front door, a little walkway, okay, and then the register. Ditto goes in, walks across the little walkway, and then sits pretty. And he expects him to give the treat when they didn't even know he was coming in. Do you see? So yeah, somehow or another, my dog got treat driven. I can't help it. And then Linda says, hello, Tammy. And Tammy's like, my Nina looked at the phone, got up and turned around and laid back down. Well, I'm glad she didn't. Psst. You know, cats will give you their booty, even if they don't spray, but they give you the booty. And that's them just saying, ha, I don't care. So anyway, we all stayed up late this morning, and we somehow or another, we on our game night, we didn't start playing game for 2 hours. Okay. And that's why, just for all game players and anybody, I just want you to know, for the game players, give us a moment to start the game, because we may not start the games for like 2 hours. So we'll let you know. But the whole thing is leave it to Digger and I to go 2 hours into a stream and not be ready to play games yet, because, well, that's what we do for game night, is we play games before we play games. And oh my gosh, we played, we talked and chatted with chat, because again, chat is where it's all at for us. We care about chat so much that those on screen, they don't mean that much. But we care so much about chat. And so we were focusing on chat, and we were having a really super good time with chat. And then we did 2 hours. I don't know. We ended up with a 5 hour stream. We don't, somebody said that's stamina. Don't even ask me how we do that, but we do. Linda's like, my daughter got him for me as a support animal when my husband died. I ended up being his support. Okay, so yeah, don't you love when our kids do that? Because Kathy and JoJo brought me a cat, and I didn't want a cat, and they knew to get me to say yes to the cat was drop the cat off and run off and leave me with the cat for a little while. Well, I still didn't say yes to the cat, but they were like, well, he's going to be homeless if you don't take him. Well, I'm not going to let him be homeless. He can stay with us. He stunk so bad. It was such a stinky kitty cat. I just he didn't really have a name. I called him Pooh. You know what was really cool about this Pooh, he was an orange cat. You know what was really cool about him is he didn't like me either. So we now had an human who didn't like a cat and a cat who didn't like the human. Okay. And yet we were in the house together all the time for a whole year. So exactly 1 year after this cat lived with me, I decided I'd like the cat, and at the same time, the cat decided I'm going to like the human. I am one of those that when I clean, I move furniture. And I was always, back then, I was moving furniture like every 2 months because I was spotless cleaning. And no matter where I put the bed, the cat slept on the side where the door is. He was protecting me. He was the male of the house, and he was protecting me. That cat was my baby for the longest amount of time. And what was really good is when he had a tummy ache, he would go onto the linoleum and not on the carpet.
Oh, I wish my girls would do that.
Yeah, it was so awesome because I would hear the sound. I'd pick him up and run him to there. So he figured out how not to get bothered when he was mid tummy problem, right? He would just go ahead and go over to the linoleum, and that way then Uman left him the heck alone, and he got to do this in peace. So when he's aged out and started to not do well, and we knew we were going to have to put him down. This was like in 2012. I knew I was going to have to put him down. I had the appointment to put him down for after work, and I got home from work and I couldn't find him in the house at all. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find him. And for some strange reason, I walked into the bathroom and pulled the curtain back from the bathtub. And he was sitting out in there, but he had blood coming out of his nose. Aww. And he didn't want that on the linoleum. That's why he had gotten in. He had never gotten into the bathtub before, but that's what I think he had done. So yeah, he was his name was Pooh Bear. And the kids, the little kids would ask me, why is his name Pooh Bear? And I'd say, oh, don't you know who Winnie the Pooh is? And then I'd tell his parents, because he smells like poop, so I gave him a really good name, but yeah, these girls know. And again, we ended up caring about each other, Linda. It was a thing. And then Tammy's like, how cute. And Cynthia's like, Linda, that's what she said. And Linda's like, hello, Cynthia. And Cynthia's doing a all cuddly, huggy love smile. And then Tammy's like, yeah, sorry I left last night. I wasn't good. It's okay.
Take care of yourself.
You should know we're not going to take offense to you leaving. We're good with that. We understood. And we just assume, okay, it's late in your world. You're 3 hours later than we are. Cause like right now, it's 5:30 for you and it's only 2:30 for us. Okay, not quite really there, but it's
right
close.
there. Yeah.
And then Cynthia's like 2 hours chat, 3 hour game. See, it was 5 hours. I knew it was. Yep. And then Linda's like, my last cat used to sleep on my pillow and still my nasal
cannula.
What is a cannula?
It's the little thing that sits in your nose, the oxygen, the little nose piece with the tubes that feeds the oxygen.
Oh, see, they would have to shove that so far up in my nose because these are clogged up.
Yeah, no, it just sits like just underneath your nostrils and it blows pure oxygen in. Yeah, well, not pure oxygen, but yeah.
It wouldn't get any in there.
Hi, Hobo. How you doing?
Seriously wouldn't get any in there. So we decided he had severe COPD too. Yep. I'm just saying it works. And then Hobo popped in. Hello. Howdy, kids. See how we did that? Do you see how we did that?
I'm not used to getting a howdy from anyone but Tammy.
I know, but we got a howdy, and of course that meant I had to
you
do
had
it,
to,
right? Yeah. Because Hobo, in case you don't know, that's like a signature howdy now. So anyway, let me see. What are we? Did you notice that today my hair is straight? versus last night where it wasn't?
I assumed you slept on it. That's how mine gets straight. I sleep on it.
No, I have really curly hair.
Oh, so you
No,
actually spent the time to.
I blow dry it after it's dried. When I woke up this
Oh,
morning,
okay.
I blow dried it, and it goes in like 5 minutes. It goes this straight that way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So last
Yeah,
night it
mine
was.
just cute.
Yeah, last night it was. I took a shower and then it just dried. And if I didn't straighten it, it would get shorter and shorter and shorter with
Yeah.
every shower because the curls would get set more.
Tighter and tighter. Yeah.
So yeah, so last night's is it's natural straightened.
Yes.
There you go. Even though if you look, you'll see all the ringlets. But then today it's like, I was like, I don't want to have to do this, but I don't not want to do it because if I don't do it, I'm not going to want to do it later. And then I'm going to have a hot mess tomorrow. So this is medium hot mess. Just saying.
It's just kind of a hot mess.
Yeah, it's just kind of a
warm.
hot mess.
It's a warm mess, is what it is.
It could use a little bit more straightening. If I do 10 minutes a day every day, it'll be, way straight. But I kind of like body
I
straight.
don't do anything but wash it and let it air dry. So I put it up in a donut so then it's nice and curly, but then I sleep on it and it ends up just being kind of, crimpy, wavy.
Yeah, no, see, I don't have hair like yours. I've got ethnic hair. I've got
Not
ethnic
me.
hair. I seriously do. Cynthia's like, the cat I adopted had one eye and looked exactly like Morris.
Oh, cool.
Cat. The male dogs in the neighborhood ran in fear of her because she would jump on top of their backs and go after their goodies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And what was the cat's name? By chance, was it Lucky? Here's one that I didn't know. Okay. Hobo, in case you don't know what our stream's about.
Nothing.
We are more Seinfeld than Seinfeld. Okay. But one thing takes us into another thing. And sometimes we're like, well, now what do we got to talk about? So, but anyway, where was I going with this? So, what was your cat's name, Cynthia? And the reason that I asked that is, okay, I was supposed to have kid duty today, right? My bestie's grandson is in town and his father is working. And so she's having to get all of us elderly folks together to, do daycare time, right?
Yeah.
He's 6 years old. So anyway, his name is Lucky. And we were at the dog park on Friday because I was supposed to have him today. He had never met me before. How rude would it be that he wakes up Sunday morning and there's this woman he ain't never met before saying, "Come with me, child." That would be creepy weird.
That's not the sort of lesson you want to teach to the kid as being okay.
Exactly. So I said, what are you doing tomorrow? And she goes, well, absolutely nothing. I said, great. We need to meet at the dog park. I'll bring Ditto down. We'll go for a thing so that he can at least meet me before all this trauma starts occurring. So we're at the dog park and he had run up to one of the dogs to run up to there were some dogs playing with this person and he went running up and then one of the dogs turned around and came running at him to what Grandma freaked out. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. The dog is just excited because there's a kid that wants to play, but it's a big dog, which scares her even more. I'm like, oh no, you need to be scared of the little dogs.
Yeah, it's the little ones that bite. Yeah,
the big ones will knock your butt down right into a pile of dog poop, but the little ones, they'll bite you and you need to go to the doctor. So anyway, she called her dog back and everything was all okay. And then she called her dog and she said his name and his name was Lucky.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, his name's Lucky. And she said, yeah. And I said, so is his. And
so that's his birthday?
And so then there was this other guy who was calling his dog. Guess what his dog's name was?
Oh,
Lucky.
no.
And my bestie is like, wow, I can't believe that. And I'm like, why? There's a lot of, it's a common dog
Yeah.
or cat name. I've never heard of that. And I'm like, how could you not have? There's animals who have been hit by vehicles who were discovered and then taken to the vet, and the new owner called them Lucky. It's
Yeah.
a very common name. She had never heard it before. And I just
Oh,
thought that
wow.
was like the funniest, sweetest thing. She had never heard of that. How adorable.
Aw.
So anyway, Tammy's like, Hobo, I don't know you, but I say howdy. Just saying. And that Linda's like, I either use nasal spray or short of a little water to help breathe, Sheni. This is the problem. These in here are so swollen up that there is just a little itsy bitsy bit that goes through. And like, this is one of the reasons that I have allergies so much, is because it's so easy. Even if I have just a little allergy attack, it sounds like it's a really huge allergy attack because that little bit that they swell. Anyway, I need to go in for a nose job, a rhino thing, but not because I want my nose redone, because I'm sorry, but I think Cher got my nose and somebody else got my nose. And I didn't like my nose until they went in and they paid to have my nose.
Now
And
you
then I'm
like it.
like, I like my nose. I just need the inside rotor-rootered out. That's what I need. I need them to go rotor-rooter. That, I don't know which one I want done first. The girls, do I want my pockets picked or do I want the nose job? You see? And otherwise, I can't breathe through my nose either. You have pretty hair, I think. Well, it's pretty pink right now. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's getting pinker.
Well, yeah, I washed it again yesterday before we went on stream. I washed it. And the nice thing is that I can add more color to it while I'm taking a shower, because you wet your hair, you put the stuff in, and then 20 minutes later you rinse the stuff out, but you're still in the shower. So, it kind of works out really fast. It's not like that forever. And then Linda's like, well, you both have pretty hair.
Thank you.
Love Digger's hair.
I was standing in front of the mirror thinking, like, I need to just whack off all of that. That's all dead. And if I could just get rid of that, I think I'd be a lot happier. And it's also long enough now that when I roll over in my sleep, it does choke me.
Get a bonnet. Get a bonnet. The bonnet will help you with both of those problems. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think that's a good way to measure when I need a haircut, is when I start to choke myself in my sleep. It's also when I had a car, the measurement was it was officially too long when I'd roll up the window and it would get caught in the window. Yeah. So that was my measurement. So now, yeah.
I've so had that happen. Hobo's like, well, fantastic. It's Festivus every day.
Yes. Serenity now.
I don't have that one. I do not have that one. I you know what? Of all of them, I don't have that one.
Oh. So you're all in here together.
And now that I brought that one up, Hobo, we want to make sure whoever's chat that you're in, that you're in the right chat. I don't know if you're in Digger's chat, which would mean that you're basically all by yourself, or if you're over in my chat, which means there's only a couple other people in the room. But hey, face it, they're all women. So
yeah, what we do is we get you to come in to mine to make sure that you hit a like and sub and get my hours going. But then we get everyone to come over to Sheni's. It's the pinned comment on mine. Just click on that. That'll take you right over to her stream. Exact same stream, only we've got everyone in one chat box. I honestly, I have no idea how Johnny does it with he's got Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch, and he can get YouTube and Twitch on the screen.
He's on StreamYard or
that's a whole nother level of streaming that I have not gotten anywhere near yet.
Yeah, he's on Streamlabs, and I just can't see that I would do that. Now
I don't know.
I had Twitch showing, Rumble shows, but when we respond back, I don't think it responds back into them. I don't know.
No, it doesn't. We have to actually be in our Rumble stream to respond to the
Yeah.
Rumblers.
So I mean, it's just kind of the Streamlabs does it, but Streamlabs takes like rocket scientist intelligence, and well,
If she can't figure out, I
have you
can't.
met
I'm
us?
definitely not gonna figure
Have
it
you
out.
met us? Because we're not going there. We missed those classes. We were in the
Yeah.
back. And again, you weren't here earlier to see what, what we're able to pull out of areas.
What she's
But-
able to. We found out last night at game night that Sheni can hide an awful lot in her boobs, and no one even has a clue.
And both of these were just today's.
Yeah,
So
she had to prove that it did actually happen.
well, see, the thing is that Cynthia said, because this is one of these kind of shirts, right?
Oh, that you wouldn't be able to hide it.
She didn't think that I would be able to hide anything in it. And not only was I able to hide one thing, I was able to hide
You
two.
got two boobs.
I mean,
so.
granted, I didn't put this in it, and I didn't put these in it.
Yeah, if you really want to see something, a really amazing feat, you go over to Sheni and I's game night last night. Where were we? About halfway through ish.
I don't know, but
she
just challenge me, and I'll do it on a live stream.
She had
too.
so many things hidden by her boobies. Her boobs were carrying them, but you couldn't tell anything was hidden. And then it was like Mary Poppins' magic bag. She just kept pulling stuff out of the bra and just kept going.
I mean,
ridiculous.
I can do it. I can do it again. If you ask nicely, I'll go off the stream, and
He's a married man. He may not want to.
I'll pack the luggage, and then I'll slowly take them out, and you can call your wife over to take a look, because, well, it is still a PG rated. Oh my goodness, it's a Mary Poppins with, and I don't even have both of the so it's a little harder when I only have the one, but the other two are in the dryer, so I can't go.
You will never make me think that wearing two bras is better than one. I'm sorry, that blows my brain. I hardly wear the one because it hurts so much.
Yeah, no. See, because there's one that separates,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but now you've got,
and it does absolutely nothing.
Going across hurting, and two.
Because you don't feel it, because the one that just separates doesn't do anything else. It only separates. And then that's the first one I put on, right? Is the separator. And
like it doesn't go around?
Well, it goes around, but I can't feel it at all. It doesn't.
I feel the seams.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. There it is. It doesn't have seams.
Well, I feel everything.
That one doesn't have anything, which is what's awesome. And then the one that has everything, it's the one that lifts up and that I can put everything into. And so, seriously, it's better than wearing just a t-shirt. Hi, sweets. How are you, baby girl?
She's like, I just had my food, and now I'm going to be super purry and super duper cute.
So we're just saying,
I love you.
I'm amazed. I mean, luckily I don't fly a lot, because with what I have in here, I already got, when I did go to the airport, they already did pull me over for extra screening. And I was a little bit worried about what I had forgotten. Okay. Because, well, I pack a lot. And then Linda's like, my son named our cat Macaroni and Cheese. Oh, here's another story. We called him Mac for short, but our Big Mac, because he was huge. Okay, so here's the thing. My ex-employer, they weren't really an animal person, but because they moved up here to the country from being down in the city and being uppity Point Loma folk, right? They moved up here, and I explained to them that they were probably going to want a dog. Okay. So they got a dog, and well, his name was Mac. Then I explained to them they were going to need to get some barn cats. Okay. Mm-hmm. So they went and they got some barn cats, and I'm like, okay, we've got Cheese, Aroni, and I forget what the other two were named. I think Ham or black-eyed and peas. I don't remember, but it was a meal. I had named each one of the animals a meal. And she didn't get it. She did not get it. And I said, macaroni and cheese. And I don't know, let's say it was mashed potatoes, but I know that wasn't the name of the cats.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my goodness. She thought that was the funniest things, but I had to explain it to her. So yeah, it was macaroni, cheese, boom, and boom.
Bless you.
I can't do both at the same time, but I
That's
sure
okay.
am trying, right? So anyway, yeah, macaroni and cheese is like, apparently for us country folk, Linda, it's a common name. See what happens when you're saying lemon and common together and you still know you have two sneezes inside your head? It comes out lemon.
You can almost hear the reverberation.
It's happening. Can you tell? I named her Morissette. Who'd you name Morissette?
The one-eyed kitty.
Oh, the one-eyed kitty. Got it. Morissette. And then, see, I sneezed. I forgot everything before the sneeze. Okay. Linda's like, I understand about allergies. It's walnut season. Oh, shoes, this trees. I'm miserable. I can't breathe and my eyes won't stop running. Well, when I lived up in Corning in Orland, yeah, that's what really started all of this crap. And it's apparently a tree allergy. Tammy's like, been a long day. My county has been under red flag warning since 10 a.m. What is it that they think's going to happen
your county.
to you?
Holy Hannah, that is not what I heard.
What did I say?
No, my head is in another space, I guess. I did not hear county.
What did I probably didn't say it then.
Be a long day and my cunny has been under a red flag warning?
I might have said that. Okay, everybody
I'm like,
else.
wait, what? Tammy, TMI. Come on now.
I know, right? I'm sorry. I may have said that because I'm working on sneezing. And then Linda's like, my dog walks and sits on my chair, on my hair. I keep saying, why don't I look down here? I keep saying I will donate my hair. Guess I have to donate to a little old lady. Too much gray hair, donate to Locks of Love. They won't always even take the gray hair, which is why I have 36 inches, enough for 3 wigs. Okay. Mm-hmm. Each strand is 36 inches long, but I cut my hair off all at one time, 36, and they said we can make 3 wigs out of this. So I had to braid my hair to cut it like that.
Yeah.
So that they could do it. And the unfortunate thing is because it's gray, they were like, well, we can't really sell that. And I'm like, I'm not donating it to be sold, but they want to be able to make wigs to sell and take that money and then give it to alopecia or something else. I donate my hair not to the cancer thing because they charge the cancer patients for the hair, which really pisses me off. So I'd rather send my hair to alopecia because I am supposed to be losing my hair due to my thyroid problem. And yet I have a crumb load of it, even at my age. So it's like, go study alopecia because I've got enough of the community who has a high alopecia rate, right, inside of me that maybe they can figure out what it is. So I donate it to that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Locks of Love would not take my gray hair. If you've ever dyed your hair, they definitely won't take it.
No, they wouldn't take my hair because it's the hair dye.
Because of the chemicals for the cancer patient.
My stepbrothers are all proper redheads, like red like this, but they were born this way. But their dad's the same way, and when he went white, he went all white. He's got the most beautiful shaggy mane of pure white hair. But my stepbrothers, for years, grow it long, cut it off, give it to the Locks of Love, do the same thing over again. Mm-hmm. So, because the natural red hair is to die for wiggers.
Right. Because
for wig makers.
Yes, don't pull a Cynthia on us.
Wiggers and wig makers, 2 totally different things.
Yeah, they really are. But yeah, no, I can understand why, because for those who are naturally redheaded, who are losing their hair due to chemo or something else. Yeah, and then Sheni, that Cynthia says, Sheni, that's a rhino DNC, dusting and cleaning. Oh, is that what this is? I need it. Cynthia's like, it's group therapy with the heifers. Yes, it is. And we all voted in on that one. We all lost one thing right there. And Tammy's like, right on, Cynthia. And then Tammy says, I can't stand wearing one.
Wigs? Yeah, it
bras.
depends.
No, we're back to the bra.
Oh, bra. Oh, yeah, we're back to wearing bras. I can't stand it either. It hurts.
I can't breathe, but dang it, my memory just worked.
Fair enough. No, my skin gets like uber sensitive. And it's just like anything. I'm like the princess in the pea in that fairy tale. They could tell she was a princess because they put a pea underneath the bottom mattress and stacked a ton of mattresses, and she still felt it when she laid down. I'm like that when my skin is being uber fibro annoying. It kind of feels like people describe shingles. It's like hot and tingly and burning sensation.
God forbid. Do you know that I almost died of the chicken pox back in the early 90s because they got into my kidneys and livers? I don't want to have the shingles, but if I do, I'm sure it's going to kill my kidneys and liver. And no, I will not go get the vac shoot because I'm tired of the vac shooting for everything. If God wants me to get something, he's going to hand it over to me in a silver platter and I'm going to have it. See where I am? Cynthia's like, I admit I was wrong, but I'm not that blessed.
Fair enough. She's talking about the bra again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I was saying last night, Cynthia, honestly, when I was young and partying was doing that sort of thing, the most I could ever get were those Ziploc sandwich bags. You could get a Mickey into the Ziploc, double Ziploc, and tuck that under. But that was it. One Mickey under each boob. And that was really pushing it.
I'm just saying, y'all didn't know me back then. Because,
But then I did have friends with big boobs that could do much more. So
it's a thing. And thank you, Linda. I appreciate the blessing because I don't know what's up, but I've been sneezing one time and then it messes with my head, but it doesn't no more come. It's kind of weird. Linda's like, my son was 5 and mac and cheese was his favorite food. There was no yellow on that darn cat. There wasn't? No kidding. No, see, we took a bangled color striped bangled cat and that was a Roni and cheese. What color was cheese? I don't remember what color cheese was, but come think about it, neither one of them were orange either. Cynthia's like, Bobby needs to make a short out of last night. That was educational and very funny. Well, that'll be my part when I download everything. If he does that, that's for when I die. Bobby is in charge of doing my services online.
Yeah. Hobo, if you're still here, this is where we hang out, Bobby and I. He's off trolling. We're drilling with trolls, rather. He's kind of been into that game for the last few days, but this is where we usually hang out.
And he comes and goes because, him's my heart.
Depending on where his brain is at and whether he's super fixated on something else.
Well, he was listening to us last night while he was playing the games.
Yes, he was.
Until he was summoned, he didn't check
troll
in.
Thing. They're like troll dwarves or something like that, and they drill. And he's just having a blast with this. Yeah. Well, and I think, it sounds like it could be very fun or it could be super boring. Like, I don't know.
If you're
but
doing
he's
it
loving it.
If you're doing it with Bobby, trust me, you're going to find shit. It's going to be super fun.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking. It probably has a lot to do with who's playing it that makes it
exactly
makes it entertaining. Yeah.
Linda's like, poor Tammy, prayers for you. And OG's like, sup, you bunch of weirdos.
Sup, OG.
We're pretty
Knock
good,
out.
OG. How are you today? Did you sleep good? I slept good and wanted more. Tammy's like, multiple counties under red flag warning for fur. Oh, I don't like furs.
Oh.
I don't like furs. I don't like furs.
See, out of all the potential natural disasters, I prefer to live in a fire zone than a tornado
You
or an
didn't-
earthquake or a hurricane. No,
you-
I'd
you-
much rather live in the fire.
You haven't lost people to a fire. Because in the first big fire that went completely A-wonker was in 03.
Yeah.
3 family members. That wasn't supposed to be a big issue, and it traveled so fast in such a short time that people were barely able to get out, and many did not, and 3 didn't. And you know, almost had a 4th one who didn't, but luckily Jessica stood her ground and said, but Mom, what about Matt? And she said, Matt's not here. Yes, Mom, Matt came home. He's in bed. And she was able to go in and wake Matt up and get him in the car. And they ran from the fires as they were nipping at their butts. So,
yeah, I'm just saying for my own personal self, I feel like I have a best chance at survival with fire.
Yeah. See, in San Diego.
And I don't have a big fear of fire like I do, things that are shaking the ground and pulling you under. You got to remember, I grew up on the Lower Mainland. Vancouver and its environs are they're going to be just as gone as California. Like my brother lives on one of the islands out in, they call it Vancouver Island, but there's a zillion islands out there.
Right.
My brother lives out there with one of them. That they're going to be long gone. It's the tsunami and the big earthquake, the big one that they've been warning us about since we moved down there in '87. Still hasn't happened. I'd much rather be here, close to a live water source, and I know my personal best chance of survival is with fire. So I've got the lake right there.
In San Diego, it's not that good anymore. And I'm in the forest because again, in the 04 or the 07 fire, I'm going 03, 04. In the 07 fire, that fire stopped. Okay, the house next to me did not get taken, but the house next to it got taken. So it came into my community and took over 100 homes in the private community that I live in. And it's unfortunate because these are not stopping very far from the Pacific Ocean. So it's not even the cityfied worlds that are stopping them because San Diego has a lot of rural areas in between.
Yeah.
OG's like, I call my handcuffs locks of love. He went back and read chat. He did.
Yes, he did.
Linda's like, I thought they gave the wigs to the kids. I've never dyed it, and I haven't had a perm in about 40 years. As long as the perm part is cut, but they will not give gray hair to the kids.
40 years. I'm pretty sure she's gotten the perm out by now.
Well, she has to have cut it out. If she is still talking about perm, that implies that part of the hair is still there and they won't take it. But if it's gray, they won't take it because the kids won't take the gray hair.
That's not
they cannot color it.
True. That's not necessarily. No, it's a fashion thing now.
Well, I just went through a great big, I'm telling you, I've got a bag of my own hair and they put me through so many check marks and there was no hair dye or no anything on it. And there's 2 clumps that are still black hair. Yeah. 1 clump was gray, 2 clumps were black because it's for some reason the top of mine, but then see the underneath, well, it's getting more and more gray, but the underneath back here, was staying black until a couple of years ago. But the whole thing is, because I cut my hair 2 years ago. So this was as recent as 2 years ago that they won't take it for the kids. They will not take gray hair for the kids.
Well,
I
what
don't
about
know.
adults? Adults need wigs too.
That's what I was saying. Is what about the adults? And they were like, well, we do charge them for the wigs. And I'm like, well, wait, that ain't right. I want to find a place that'll take the hair that won't charge the patient for the wigs. I wish I could make wigs. That's what I wish.
I do not have to. I found that out when I was making because in school, right? I had to learn how to make my own beard and mustache pieces,
right?
And the finickiness of laying hair on just to make the piece drove me up the wall. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand it.
I'm amazed. I watched somebody do some replanting of hair pieces. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
They get so good at and they do like a whole patch in no time at all. It's like, oh my God. So Cynthia's like, I wish my hair was white instead of salt and pepper. Well, mine's white and pepper. Cynthia's like, Digger, that's 3 things we have in common. We need to have a conversation.
Okay, what 3 things?
I don't know. This is the problem with the Sharon thing sometimes. Tammy's like, I have to get the girls reduced medical reasons. I should probably get the girls reduced medical reasons too. But you know what? What am I going to do with my luggage?
Well, see, there's the thing. My country actually decided that our healthcare would. Oh, hello, my boo. I wish you could see her. She's being just the cutest thing in the whole wide world. Oh no, she won't be on camera even if you change it. No, my country decided that we would pay for this transsexual man, born man. We were going to pay for him to give vagina, but he was going to keep his penis. But not only that, we're going to pay extra money to send him over to you guys in the States because there's only one doctor who is capable of building a vagina without removing a penis, and he's in the States. So we're going to pay extra money to send him to that specific special doctor, and our healthcare system is paying for all of it. So my plan, as soon as I hit menopause and it's over with and there's everything that's done that will be done, I'm going to make my healthcare system pay to cut off all the excess skin, just all of the excess skin. I don't care if there's scars, anything like that. That will lose enough weight to make such a difference in my physical health. Even though it's not all that much, but it's enough to make a huge difference on my frame, which would help so much. Well, so I'm going to force my Canada healthcare to pay for that.
I'm going to say it like this, at the risk of pissing off YouTube and Robin's cousins. So if we're not here in a little bit, folks, we're over on Rumble.
Yeah, we're also in Rumble.
I
realized I used all of the words in one rant.
one of y'all have mental problems that they're not addressing, and the other one has medical problems that they're not addressing. Do you see where this goes?
Yeah.
So at the risk of pissing off everybody, but finding a way to give my opinion on matters, why don't they just work on the mental problems?
Well,
I'm just here to point out my own thoughts. See, and I'm telling you that the Aroni was the same. I'm just saying was the same. Just like when I die, my headstone is just going to read, shouldn't have held my beer. Oh my God, I love it. If you had to held my beer, I'd have still been here. Linda's like, OJ, I just saw your handcuffs comment, laughing out loud. OJ's like, or maybe it'll read, she was right this time. Oh
nice.
My God. OJ's like, glad someone liked it, Linda. I liked it too. And then Tammy
just had to get there.
We get tornado fires, remnants of hurricanes, the occasional earthquake blizzards.
Yeah, see, so why live in an area like that?
Yeah, see, and some things
I
bother
just,
me. And,
you get a little bit of everything. So
yeah,
isn't that God's way of saying just stay out of this
well, I
area?
didn't know that Michigan got earthquakes. I didn't know, but see, a lot of places are getting earthquakes because Yellowstone is acting
Well,
up.
and that affects our the big fault line that's like just off the coast of
Exactly.
Vancouver.
Exactly. Okay, so Linda says, I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandpa instead of like the rest of my family riding in the back of Winnebago.
Yeah.
Y'all must be related to my daddy because when he drove, we were sure we were going to die. OG's like, I love that joke, Linda. And OG's like, I just want to die with a full belly. Food is so good. I could have died yesterday after cheating. Linda's like, all of my permed hair was cut off
That's what I
decades ago.
figured.
So then just don't
Yeah.
mention that anymore. I'm not full gray. I wonder if cancer patients would take the hair and get a wig made. See, and that's what I would like to know.
Well, and that's what they used to do before it became a business.
Then it
Because
became
you become
a business,
nonprofit,
and now what do
and
you
then
do?
you become a business.
And then you got all these friggin' rules, and people like us can't give what we. So I was, finally, I just said, you know what? I'm doing my hair. That's it. And this doesn't have any of the bleach or any of that. Everything's supposed to be healthy in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be donating my hair anymore. I'm done. And Linda says, sounds like that man could duck himself when his surgery. Exactly. That's his game
I'm
plan.
guessing is his hope.
So
I'm
when
guessing
somebody
that's his
said,
hope.
go fook yourself, he'd be like, be right back.
I already am.
Well, a lot of them are fooking themselves in the butt anyway.
Yes.
Linda's like, me too, OG. Tammy's like, I don't have Rumble. We got you in Discord. We're going to have to get you over in Rumble at some point because I'm sure we're all going to go away. And when we do, you're going to have to come.
You're going to have to come.
Discord, and you're going to be like, oh shoot, they're saying they're always in Rumble now because they took our YouTube. This is what's happening. OG's like, Hurricane is what I call my drug dealer. And then Tammy's like, my kiddos are here. Oh, well, congratulations. Go visit with them. And then she also says, yes, Michigan does get earthquakes. It's just rare. And they're small. Gotcha. So there you go. Go enjoy your kids, baby girl.
Yeah.
So anyway, what was I was thinking we were going to do something, and I forgot what I was thinking we was going to do.
I don't know. I was planning on letting my cats do all the entertaining for me, but it's not seeming to work out that way. And now they've eaten, they've done their spurg out, and they're going to go and sleep somewhere for the next few hours until it's dinner time again.
Just like, have fun, Tammy. I swear I had something fun in mind.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, where are you tonight? Where did my memory go this time?
Well, are they both gone? They are both gone. All right. Well, then.
Boo wasn't even in the box.
Well, I know she wasn't in the thing, but she was definitely here, and she was being absolutely freaking gorgeous. She's figured it out now.
She's like, I know where the camera gets me and where it doesn't, so I'm staying where it doesn't.
Well, she only gets in front of the camera if I'm trying to ignore the fact that they're starving because it's been like 5 hours since they ate last.
Well, they might just wither away to nothing, Mom.
I know.
That's what kind of happens is they wither away.
Yeah.
So let's see what do we want to do?
I do not know.
I wonder where Don is.
He's probably packing. He said he was getting people out there today to help.
Oh, was out there
something.
Today to do things? Or was it? I thought he said Tuesday because he had
something arranged for one day and something arranged for another day, I thought.
2 days later.
Yeah, he's got packers and then he's got the movers coming.
Yeah, because
so
I think
he's probably
Thursday
with the packers
the movers
today.
are coming. Oh, okay. Tammy's like, I can visit my kids. 2 live in adult foster care homes, The youngest works and has a boyfriend.
Well, what kiddos are there?
I know you said the
You
kiddos
said your
were there.
kiddos were here.
You said my kiddos are here, so we assumed that meant somebody was there visiting you, and now we're like, I can't
wait a
visit
minute.
my kids to live in adult foster care. So, where are your kiddos? Why am I so very confused? It's so easy. OG is like, here, pretty.
Kitty,
Um,
kitty.
And then Cynthia's like, he's out cracking the whip on people who won't do their jobs. Oh, he is so ticked off with stew people.
Oh, I know.
He didn't realize that there's our stews and pins in the world. And when you get them together, you're just dealing with stupid completely.
Yeah,
And it
I don't know.
gets
I'm
really
fine with
hard.
those two. It's the Diots that get me.
But I sometimes I'd rather deal with the Diots because the Diots we all sometimes we make a whole person. Idiotic as it might be, the Ide and the Diots work out well. Just saying. We're just not right in the head. OG's like, okay, here we go. My pronouns are tard and re.
Yep.
See how I did that?
Oh, a friend showed me this. It's awesome. And then I have to remember to tell her, maybe that's where she got it from. But here, I have to type it so that you can read it.
Side chat. And I just want to say, this lip color is really good, but if you're allergic to bees, this may not be what you want to use because my lips are still solidly dry, and then I come along on dry lips and I peel them. But when I used this, I blistered almost immediately, and then when I stopped using it, the blisters went away within a day because I'm like that. Where did you write it at?
I wrote it in chat as you and me so that it went everywhere because it works. You can use it and it's sensor friendly.
You're so freaking tard-readed.
Yeah, I was so impressed with that. And then
I think I was really good at saying that backwards. That was hard.
Yeah, I like so fucking. Who are you? I'm so fucking.
I'm Sofa King. Idiot.
I am the Sofa King.
I am.
But no, there is a song by one of the best rappers in any generation, I believe. He's totally unknown unless you are lucky enough to discover the underground stuff. And yeah, I'll see if I can't.
OG says,
oh no, we couldn't play it because he died. So he died recently, so I don't think we can play his music yet. I know, Linda, isn't it brilliant? And then the fact that there's a dude who wrote a whole rap song about being the Sofa King.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay, we'll have to listen to that in Discord. We'll definitely have to listen to that in Discord. Tammy's like, no, they all live in Michigan. They don't talk to me nor visit. My last message referred to living in Michigan with weather the way it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. See how we get confused? Because,
well, it takes us forever to catch up.
And we weren't on that same bus because we didn't understand it. So Tammy's like, I'm getting cleaned up and we'll listen. There you go, buggies. Okay. So that was a good one. Seriously.
Oh, I wish I could.
Was a good one.
Everything I have that I want to share is either I can't share it for, censorship purposes, or else I can't share it because I don't know how to turn it into the right thing.
What do you mean you don't know how to turn it?
That little short earworm song that Bobby sent me, but it's in media player. I can't get it.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Linda, some of us are confused to start with. Yes.
Well,
That's me for
oops,
sure.
sorry. I live there. I own it. I live in the state of confusion. It's have you met California? I'm just saying. It's definitely the state of confusion, California. Confucius says California confusion. Just saying. It appears like Michigan weather is bipolar. And it got off its meds again, didn't it? I'm just thinking it got off of its meds again. My dog licked my bowl. God, that sounded so wrong.
Yes.
And then left the room. He took all the ice and all the water out of it finally, and then said, "That's it." And I still have a whole bunch of ice to give him. Tammy's like, "I have physical therapy at 9 a.m. my time. And I need to be getting dressed for work at 9 a.m. my time. But that's noon your time." So
yeah, I know. I have a hard time with that. It's funny. I wake up in the morning and I'm just brewing the first pot of coffee, and I'll get on Discord and there's Bobby's already messaged me, and he's been up for hours and he's already thinking about lunch and dinner, and I'm still just barely waking up and
like,
feeling my eyes open.
let me do my first piss this morning, okay, dude? Leave me alone. Linda says the state of confusion is better than the state of denial.
That's true.
We're still
Very
talking
true.
about California, right? I just want to make sure, Linda, we're both here. So we can deny it all we want, and we can be as confused as we're going to be, but we're still in California. Oh, yeah. Well, that kind of sums everything right up, doesn't it? And then Tammy's like, it's never been on meds. What, the state of confusion?
Oh, no. The
California, denial?
Michigan weather being bipolar, they
Or
never
the
gave it meds.
Oh.
Yeah. They just let it go and duck when they need to.
That's Linda's like, I'm here, but I'm not all there. Again, denial, confusion, or California. Do you see this? This is part 2 of the Who's on First. Do you see where we're going with this? We got this. We got this all mastered out. Yes, we do. We still have 2 people over in Diggers that needs to come
Do
right
we?
on over. Yeah.
Are you sure that's not us?
Well, we went there a little bit ago. And
I don't know. I don't even look at those numbers because they totally don't they're not telling you the truth.
They don't always.
They rarely
Michigan
do.
weather is bipolar, and I only reread that because I was over on a YouTube thing, not in a StreamYard thing, and it popped up, so I just read it. That's how far behind that YouTube is from where we are, because it popped up while I was looking at that YouTube. AP's like, yeah, I'm in both chats, so we know.
Yeah,
AP
there
is
you
one
go.
of them. There you go. And
See?
then Linda's like, yep. Yep. See? Again.
I'm here all alone in my own chat. There. My Rumble chat looks lonely and empty, so there we go.
Oh,
Now I'll
shoot.
go away and
I don't
let
even
it
know
there
whose Rumble I've got up. Oh, I don't have anybody's Rumble because I'm a moron.
again.
There. What do you think of that? Oh, look at Grammy Graham and Sheni Graham. I'm both of me. I don't know whose this one is. Oh, it's mine. Okay, so I'm the only one in mine too. The first thing
See?
you have to do is hit mute. I'm just going to tell you.
Oh, I did that. But yeah, I know. Otherwise, you get all of a sudden
You're like, why the heck is people talking to me? Why am I? Oh, wait, that's
why
me.
am I
Why?
hearing my own conversation from a minute ago?
Exactly. And it's so far behind, isn't it? It's
Because
like,
it pauses if you're not watching. Yeah.
that's what YouTube does. And you know what? I'm actually thinking I'm being put on YouTube because I don't feel like it's YouTube. I feel like it's the browser that's pausing them now.
Well, I was going to say, I'm
YouTube.
pretty sure Rumble's the same way. If you're not watching it, on a PC anyways, if you're not watching it, it will it pauses itself.
Yeah, I think it's the browser that does that now.
Yeah, because
I'm-
at one point Rumble was finally at the point where you could have it playing in the background while you did other stuff, and now I can't do that unless it's only the app that you can do that with, but that seems silly.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can just tell you that because YouTube started doing it, and I started thinking maybe it's the actual browser after these last few updates, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
So I'm not even sure. Does this mean that we're running around and playing chase on our tabs? Yeah, we are. So where are
What
we?
you gonna do about it?
It's called Rabbit. What tab am I on? Rabbit. Go ahead. Catch me if you can. I'm just gonna say, catch me if you can. Yeah, because we're all over the place. So, but in reality, watch this one right here. That was the best game of rabbit ever. Did you get it? You didn't get it, did you?
No, I didn't get it. You're playing rabbit with yourself.
Right. I was bouncing around on all of the screens and typing in rabbit for somebody to catch me. And then I got into StreamYard and I just typed rabbit. Posted on everything at one time. AP's like, I'm in both chats. And Linda's like, well, hello, AP. Hello. And then Digger's like, I'm here all alone in my own chat. And then I'm like, hi. Here
But you see, now my all alone in my own chat by myself, it was red on screen. So now I feel like I'm not all alone because I've been acknowledged. See?
Do you see? We're so sweet. And I'm like, wait, hi, here with you. And then OG's like, I'd have to move to Canada for their health care to get another poll. You want 2 polls? You really want 2? 1 is more than you can handle. AP's like, Michigan was 57 yesterday in my area. It hit 80 today. Oh my gosh, it is bipolar. And I was like over in somebody's, I think this was my Rumble. I said, I'm here with you, but I was in mine, or was I in yours? I don't remember. AP is like, Linda, hola. And then I went running around going, rabbit. And then I came back and I went, rabbit, because I could. Do you see? Not all the rabbits showed up, by the way. I'm just going to tell you. Anybody who's like not here and paying attention?
Hello, fellow lurkers. How you doing? Welcome.
Yeah. I mean, we got AP and Linda and Tammy that were all talking, and then us, that's 5 of us. We got 2 lurkers.
There we go. Well, hello, lurkers. Welcome.
Yeah, could still be us.
I hope you're getting the entertainment value out of us.
Because we don't know what we're doing. We're just here keeping each other company. So anyway, with the girls, okay.
I would take some heat right now, Linda. That would be nice.
Not these girls. Oh, God, no.
Yeah, see, OG's here too. We got Cynthia, and we've got Tabby's listening. She's not writing. She was getting ready, but she.
Well, I counted Tammy because I knew she was here, but I thought Cynthia left. She might still be lurking, listening.
Yeah.
With a tab that's opening, not playing. I don't know, but did I not say OG? Honey?
That's why I'm saying.
Sorry, I thought I said OG too. I so meant to put you first. Really, I did.
That's why I don't trust the numbers. I don't even pay attention to them because they can't be right. Like, there are times I know for a fact I'm the only one on because I hit accidentally go live. And yet it's saying I've got 3 people watching me on the StreamYard.
And look we have Kitty Kate who's listening. Hello, Miss Kitty Kate.
Welcome.
That's adorable. Nice love your name and your avatar picture.
I know.
that is so great.
Well, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for saying hi.
Welcome to the mess that is us.
Yes.
We're here just to prove that anybody can do what we're doing, which
Yes.
is absolutely nothing while doing absolutely everything all at one
All
time,
at one
which
time.
we're still alive, so that means we're doing enough, right?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
get it?
And I occasionally like to spout a whole bunch of no words all at once and then go, oh shit.
And see if we're going to get
And
to
then we
stay
wait and
on
see if anything
YouTube.
happens.
But so if ever you lose us, you run over to Rumble and
You'll
surprise!
find us
It's like
there.
popcorn. There we are, just bouncing around.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's so us. So welcome ashore. Now, Kitty K, I don't know where you came from. So Digger's way
welcome.
better at this. But welcome to the herd. We're out in the pasture just mooing along. Can you not tell that we don't have any direction and we sound like a couple of heifers just mooing at each other? So here's the game plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're in my chat, this is where most everybody talks. You come in and you let us know you're here, but on the pinned thing, you quickly, first of all, you make sure you're subbed to me and that you've said hello like you have. And then you go to the pin chat and you run over to Diggers and you like hers and you say hi, that you're swinging by to give Diggers a like. And then you say, and I'll be back to Sheni's pasture in a moment. And then you run back over to our pasture. Why? Because my pasture
that way everyone sees everyone.
My pasture is the primary pasture where all the bull-calves and heifers hang out. Okay. So, and we like the cats to just kind of climb all over our back and to massage us. So you run over there and you like and you sub over there, and then because she's got it, we've got it, so it's really easy. And then it's your exercise. It's your exercise for the day because we just pin it in both, so it's a quick trip around the field. See. It's exercise. And then when somebody says, did you exercise? Well, yeah, I ran all the way from San Diego up to Canada and back.
And back again.
Do you see how that works?
Yeah. No matter what response they give you, it's going to be an interesting one. So
yeah, just it will still be the truth if you say it that way. And then Cynthia's like, wait, I'm still here. Well, I thought you might have gone off because you weren't saying anything. I'm so used to you saying things. So she wasn't on one of those asleep tabs anyway. She was
just being quiet.
She was being quiet. But see, so her tab didn't fall asleep.
Right.
And it's only counting one of my personalities, one of mine too. Yeah. And I'm not even sure it counts the whole thing because all mine are pretty big. And then Cynthia's like, well, wait, here's the problem. YouTube can't count. Well, that makes sense.
Nor can StreamYard. It's, yeah.
See how it works? And Kitty Kate comes along and says, well, thank you. Really, just swing by anytime. We're in that case. You might regret it. But I'm going to tell you that when we get funny and you crack a rib, disclaimer, we are not to be held responsible. We are not to be held responsible.
We have had injuries in the past. We will not be held liable for any injuries you caused to yourself by watching this show. Thank you.
I caused myself a lot of injuries, and sometimes I just want to cry because I think I'm not going to make it. And Linda's like, hello, Kitty Kate. And Cynthia's like, attention, Digger does not have Tourette's. I have adult onset Tourette's. She has adult onset YouTube Tourette's. Do you see how that works? Her Tourette's will catch up in 20 years to my Tourette's. But right now she's at the YouTube level. It graduates as you age. So,
I used to really enjoy playing the game of being in chat and being able to come up with different words to say the same thing to get past the censors.
Right.
But I'm really getting to the point now where it's not fun.
I'm
aged. Tired of it.
You've aged. Do you see? It's adult onset YouTube Tourette syndrome. She's got it. It's a thing. And while she's coughing, Kitty Kate says, I live in Racine, Wisconsin. Well, howdy. How's your cheese over there? I've got cheese in the crock pot right now.
I have to say, I live very, very close to Armstrong, where Armstrong cheese comes from, and it's some of the world's best cheese.
I've never had Armstrong cheese. AP's like, Linda, shake my head, too hot. Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I'm sitting in the house. And though I said no more AC, the AC has been on for the last 24 hours. Kitty Kate's like, Linda, hi. And OG's like, OG was here. Tell your friends, everybody.
You've got mail.
And apparently I have mail. And then Kitty Kate is like, gotcha. And Linda's like, yes, it is, AP, way too hot. It really is too hot. And then they charge a fortune for us to cool things down, which is only heating things up because the AC's heat exhaust is going to be another degree for next year's heat. I'm just saying. And then Cynthia's like, attention, Digger does not have Tourette's. She just naturally sometimes does not have a filter.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to have a filter. That's our problem. Linda's like, my daughter lives there too, Kitty Kate. Look at that. Y'all might. Kitty Kate, is your mother's name Linda? Did you come in disguise? Are you snooping in? Are you checking on your mama? Well, last night we about ended her because she couldn't get enough oxygen through her tubes because she was laughing that hard. Disclaimer, though, that was a risk she took. she was completely caught off guard by what the girls could and could not conceal.
Carry, yes.
Just saying, that was cute.
I like OG's.
That was
OG's comment next.
Kitty Kate, just to keep me in the right comedy levels, are you 18 and older?
And she says, nope.
Nope.
Okay, so now we know.
We're not here for adults. You go. And Linda's laughing. She just turned 62.
Oh, okay. So the nope was for something else. Oh, was your mother's name Linda? I'll bet.
Yeah.
We're close enough. I can remember.
I would have thought that was funny, though, if Linda would have been like, my daughter lives there. Oh, really? And then I said yes. And if Kitty Kate would have went, wait a minute, that is my mother's name on the screen. That would have been funny.
That would have been
weird.
Really
need to get Linda's a good handle because I don't like her name being.
I don't know. Her name is one of the few names that I can type out properly. As like an @ and everything, I've got it. My fingers have got it memorized. I love it. Like well, some people like Dom. I know what it is, but I still have so much trouble typing the whole domination and.
Well, dominator one. That's dominant one.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You just have to put @DOM and tab and.
Not from here.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why I talk to them and don't type to them. See how that works out?
Well, when I'm playing a video, I need to type.
Oh,
right?
I got
With
it.
The prophecy, I was typing. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Hey, I have a question for you, Linda.
Wait, well, first things first. Kitty Cat just turned 62. So, OG, you're good to go with the adult rated.
But you have to act like she's not 18. That's the rule here. Okay? So, Kitty seems to have found the right place because none of us are above 18, though we're all on the north side of other numbers. Do you see where that is?
Hey, I have only just turned 45, so I've only just hit my mid 40s. Well, and don't you go put me any norther than north is already, please.
Well, see, and there's the thing is that my nephew and I and his friend, the one who's would like to inquire within.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how else to put that sentence, right? I'm getting this off the stream for you there, a Kitty Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Kate. I'm sorry. OG's like, wait, instead of Fran Drescher, I was trying to ask Linda if she was any relation to Fran. She could be friend Drescher. I love it because all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, I never asked her if she was related to Fran because I think, hello, I love Fran. I can't help it.
And she doesn't speak like that in real life. That's like the lady who played Karen in Will and Grace does not sound like that in real life.
Like that, right?
No.
Cynthia's like, I forgot deleted messages. Yep, they
Yep.
sure do. Unless we didn't read it and then it went away and it didn't. And then Linda's like, Kitty, you are 20 years too old to be my baby girl. See how that works out? And then Dom's like, funny, he's here. I never saw a notice. We
Hello,
were talking
Dom.
about you an hour ago. Where
Your
were
ears
you?
burning?
And then OG's like, my IQ is under 18. Does that count? It's
Yes.
all of ours. That's the whole thing. We enjoyed that under 18 IQ. Dom's like,
Yeah.
OG, it only counts if you can count. There we go. What was I going to say to? I was going to say something earlier, but I wanted to read a few things and then I forgot. God dang it! We were saying something.
I look around my room.
Oh,
and
about my
look at how-
nephew, an age. So, see,
yeah.
it took me a while. So my nephew and I, we go out, and of course I'm older than the dude who wants to inquire within, right? So I'm pointing out the fact that I'm not stupid, and I know that I'm older, and my nephew's doing everything he can to push a relationship, and then at a certain point he's like, "Why is all of this age?" He goes, because. He would say like, oh, that hurt. And I'd be like, because you're getting old. And he's like, then the waitress, because now my nephew is now single. And the waitress, she's adorable. And we started talking about generations because Dingleberry sitting next to me, the one who wants to inquire within, has it tries to inquire about the age. And I said, well, I'm a boomer and you're a Gen X and he's a millennial. And outside of that, we'll have to look. And so we just kind of look to verify. The waitress is an alpha.
What? Oh, no.
She turned 21 just like a week or two before. My nephew suddenly felt like such an old man.
And
I'm
him right.
I'm
Down
like,
with
now,
the millennials.
well, because she was adorable, and she, they look. But again, he's my nephew, so I don't see him as old as he is.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so old," and it was like, "Oh my God." The funniest thing, because you don't really realize it until you inquire about somebody else, and then whoa, that's a no. And I'm like, and now you understand where this is. Do you see? Because he didn't understand it initially. Linda's like, I won't mind having her body. I know, right? And then OJ's like, I actually sound like an 83-year-old Vietnamese woman. Linda's like, hello, Dom. And Dom's like, Linda, hey there. And Tammy's like, Dom, howdy. And Dom's like, Tammy, how is today treating you? And Dom's like, cute does not mean good at anything. It doesn't. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Don't think all this is all that, okay? And there's a lot of this, okay? And there ain't a lot of that. OG's like, millennials will always be known as Tide Pod eaters to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky my nephew didn't do that. He kind of, that I know of.
My favorite meme about the generations is the one thing that boomers and millennials forget. While boomers are hating millennials and millennials are hating boomers, there's my generation, Gen X, who's sitting in between, hating them both equally.
I'm cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, hate me. I didn't do nothing. Tammy's like, Dom, better than yesterday. And Dom replies, glad to hear that. And Tammy says, we'll be 52 in February. Again, February is the month to be. AP's like, yeah, 39 going on 153 myself. And OG's like, Gen X is the best.
Yes, it is, in my opinion.
No. And Dom is like, AP, at least you have something to look forward to. And Tammy's like, yeah, I'm sister made chicken stir fry.
Nice.
And AP's like, Tide Pod eaters are not millennials. That's the generation after.
That's what yeah, because millennials, my brother,
Those are the alphas then.
yeah, no,
Alpha
that's the
comes after millennial.
there's Gen Z.
No, apparently. Wait a minute. Did
Yeah,
she
there's
skip
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z? She may have skipped Gen Z completely because Gen Z is a very short period of time. There is a Gen Z in there.
Well, they're supposed to all be the same amount of time.
Yeah, no, each one was different. That's what was weird about looking at it. I'd have to look it all back up. And then Tammy's like, "Thanks, Dom. How you doing?" Yeah. So,
Oh, she says, nope. Millennials were the ones. I wrote a joke before the rest. Gotcha.
oh my God, there's
It's
a
funny
shit.
how we can remember time periods for weird specific things that may not be all that important, but it sticks, you know?
What we only remember the crap that's not important. Okay. So here's the fun thing. Okay. So we have the boomers. Why couldn't they put this in
Oh,
order?
no two lists are ever going to be the same.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So we have the greatest generation. You've got to admit they were the greatest. The silent generation, born 28 to 45. The baby boomer, I'm there, generation, 46 to 64. Generation X was born 65 to 80. That's where the X is. Sorry. That's why the Inquirer is of Generation X. We have the millennials that come next. That's my nephew who's 81 to 96.
Yeah.
And then
my brother's 81, but he's most definitely Gen X like me. He didn't get any participation awards.
Well, see, now this one is different. It puts her.
Every single one you look at will be different.
Well, see, up to here, we were all this. We were right, and then Generation Z was shorter on that one. So she was Generation Z because she just turned 21. So she would have been
I'm
Generation
thinking Gen
Z
Alpha is
then
just
Alpha.
going into
That's
middle school, maybe.
2013 to 2025. Beta is 25 to 40. They're not even born yet. Gamma and Delta, which will be born after Gen Beta.
Yeah, I don't know. Every single list you find is going to be different. So I think it's a generation is more of a, I don't want to say feeling or vibe, but like there's always been an argument over just where Gen X ends and millennial starts. Like I said, my brother's 81, and by some people's measurements, he's Gen X, but by others, he's not. And there's people all in that area. So we've figured out the best way to tell between a Gen X and a millennial was whether or not you got participation awards and whether or not there was
right. I've heard you say that
a computer in the home when you were born into the home or not.
You've got mail.
Well, this is the part that I'm really good at is I know that I'm a boomer.
Yeah, my folks are boomers.
I have no problem. I'm a boomer. You want to see if I can boomer things up?
I've always been a proud Gen X. We're the forgotten generation, and we're the apathetic generation because we were born seeing the world was fucked, knowing that there was no way to fix it. So fuck it, let's just get down to the job of living life. And
see, my generation, we were just beat shitless and not allowed to think about it.
We didn't have anything to do with there was no racism. Like there were kids of multi different backgrounds. I live in Canada. I live in BC, Canada. Like there was never something like all white classes. There was never a racial tone to anything.
There wasn't.
You weren't liked or disliked by your skin color. You were liked or disliked by your personality.
By your personality, exactly.
Yeah.
See, and that was
and the cool kid flicks and stuff, but it had nothing to do with.
We didn't have that. We didn't have it until the politicians decided that we had it.
I
And then
actually,
all of a sudden it became a thing.
I had a
So
Korean friend. She was great. It was the same old story in elementary school, right? You get the same lunch every day, and you just get so bored of it. My Korean friend would switch with me, um, and she'd have some rice and vegetable, and then she had the sesame seed crack or sesame seaweed crackers. Sorry, seaweed crackers. And they come in little packets, only it's dried seaweed. So you put the rice vegetable on the seaweed cracker, and it was so good. And I always got the silly Nutella sandwich. So we'd trade, and it was so awesome.
Nutella wasn't even a thing for me.
Oh,
I
Mom
still have
loved
never,
Nutella because it was healthy, and we loved it because it tastes like chocolate.
yeah, but come to find out, they found out Nutella is not that healthy for you. So,
Well, no, I know,
yeah.
but that was the way that was sold,
But
and it
we had
tasted great. So
Tang.
fuck it.
We had Tang as
We had
teenagers.
Kool-Aid.
Tang was the thing because the astronauts had Tang. Well, we
Yeah.
had
I
Kool-Aid
mean,
too. Kool-Aid's been
tasted
around
Tang,
forever.
but yeah,
But we got out of the Kool-Aid and into the Tang because the
right, because
astronauts were on the moon or in space doing Tang. I don't even know where they were. So anyway, Dom is like, Tammy, I felt pretty beat up this morning. A lot of neck and upper back pain. It took some pain meds and took a name. I took some pain meds and took a name. Feel a lot better now. Well, I'm glad to hear it because you're having to work hard, baby.
Took a nap. I'm thinking.
Well, I thought he kicked its butt and took a name. So maybe he did take a nap.
That's true.
I don't
Yeah.
know. To see
Someone
how
giving him
we
the
can,
runaround.
That's it. AP's like, Dom, with this med issue, I've got 6 years left or so. Oh, baby. And Dom's like, took a nap. Yep, he took a nap. Not a name. I was giving you credit for kicking butt and taking a name. Okay. Linda's like, my daughter is born in 82 and my sons were 90 and 98.
Yeah, see, I graduated in 97 from high school. I was too old. I was too old to be in school for 9/11. I had already been graduated for.
Well, you and Chrissy are the same age. That's where I was going. It's like I'm trying to do the 7 years between the girls. You and Chrissy are the same age. Got it. Okay. And then Tammy's like, Dom, we'll pray for you, my friend.
I need a coffee. I'll be right back.
There you go, because we have to catch up on this stuff. Cynthia's like, I switched tablets. I just discovered I was over in Digger's channel. See what happens? That's 2 upsies. And Dom's like, want to prove to me you are great? Go build a house. Go plant and harvest and store a crop. Just saying. Kitty Kate is like, got to go eat now. Take care. Kitty Kate, we're sorry we took so long to get there. You take care. Come back now. Yeah? See ya. And then Tammy's like, Cynthia, welcome back. And yeah, Gen X laughing. AP's like, no, they weren't pod eaters or Gen Z. And OG's like, all the generations after millennials are beta. I don't know. Dom is like, when they try to pre-name generation, it loses its cool factor. It lost its cool factor after the boomers, baby. Just saying. Dom's like, OG, I'm going to call them nulls or coals. And to which OG replies, millennials were the last generation with balls. No shit, Sherlock. As the next generation's trying to cut them all off. AP's like, I was born in 85. I don't act like a millennial at all. And OG's like, every show I watched was a black show in Gen X. OG's like, I can name 30 or more. Got to get back to work later. Peace out, OG. We love you.
Bye,
And
OG.
Dom's like, OG, bye.
Have
And
a good day.
AP's like, I graduated with 5 black kids out of 300. Okay, well, you know what happens is when you graduate with the class of 50-50, okay?
Oh.
That was my world. Well, it wasn't totally 50-50 because I'm counting the Hispanics also as light-skinned whites, because it was an equal thing, and we I'm just, this is why we didn't know that there was supposed to be a divide, because we didn't
Oh.
have it.
Bye. I missed it. Bye, kitty
Kitty
cat.
Yeah, Kitty
Have a
Kate.
good one to you too.
Kitty Kate bailed.
I'm just catching up.
Wait a minute. You know what? I know who Kitty Kate is.
Yeah.
I think I just woke up. Kitty Kate is Cap's wife.
Oh.
I just don't never see her in chat. I think that's Cap's
yeah. See,
wife.
it's
I'm
a name that looks familiar, but you know me with names.
I'm a little bit slow over here, but I think that was Captain's wife.
Good. Okay.
Gotcha. I feel so stupid. No, because she said she's in Wisconsin. So that's not Cap's wife, because that would be in Colorado.
Yeah. Well, they've moved, haven't they? No,
not
they haven't
yet.
moved yet.
Tom is like, if you get pasty stuff out of your nuts, you should go see a doctor.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Linda's like, I remember when we were kids, teenagers, young adults and adults. Then you became older and wiser, then old and senile. Even easier to know where you belonged. I'm here. I'm just saying I know the problem. AP is like, Tang was pretty good with vodka. Ooh, you can't no. And then Dom is like, AP should have bust in more. I was bust in. Tammy's like, bye, OG. And Tammy's like, I'm a 73 baby. And Dom's like, yep, Kern's wife. No, because she would have been in yeah, that's not Cap's. That's not.
I don't know. Whoever she was, she was being very nice. And I'm glad she chose to come and hang out with us. And if it's someone that I know and I just don't recognize the name, I'm going to feel like a total fool. But it is what it is. I don't know people's names.
Yeah, look.
It took me a long time. AP, I don't know if you remember Jonathan. I don't know, a couple of years ago now, when you and I first kind of met in chat, but there was a Jonathan too. And I had a hard time keeping you two separate for quite a while. I don't know why. I
don't know.
Had nothing to do, like, you both totally different people and you spoke differently and everything, but for whatever reason, my brain made him AP and made you Jonathan. And I just took forever to figure it out.
How funny. Cynthia, am I wrong? I mean, I am probably wrong, but please help me out, because I never wanted to call her kid. Do you see? Because, well, having a kid in chat just seemed like so wrong.
Yeah, even just as a handle.
I'm so confused. Cynthia, please inform me, because I'm confused now. And then Tammy's like, when my mama and daddy graduated, they were the minority. Me too. I'm cool with it.
There you go.
And that's why I was calling Kitty Cat, is because
close.
The wording. So yeah, that wasn't Cap's wife.
Yeah.
Well, Kitty Kate, we almost married you off. We're sorry for that. But
Moved you to a different state, gave you some kids and a hubby you had no idea about.
And we made him a much younger hubby for you.
Yeah.
So we're so sorry.
Didn't recognize Kitty Kate's face. Oh, now I'm feeling
there
like
wasn't a face there. That was a cat's. That was a cat.
Yeah, it was a drawing of a cat playing with a ball of yarn.
So there wasn't a face. That was not Kitty Cat that was here. It wasn't Kid. It was Kitty. It wasn't Kitty. It was Kitty. So there's the thing. So now we're confused. But I thought Kitty Cat Kate was pretty cool. I thought. And then AP's like, I remember Jonathan. We're different.
Totally.
Different.
Yeah.
Tammy's like, okay, my youngest sister just messaged me and said that her cat died early this morning. I am so sorry. Swear to
Oh,
goodness,
27. Good for her.
you know that
That's so
she
nice.
had it a long time.
Yeah.
And then Dom's like,
Great.
shit, a lot of humans don't live that long. Dom's like, Tammy, is that the sister that would not wash the dishes? No, that's a different sister. One she lives
Actually,
with, one
you
called
can
her.
you can give your sister some consolation. The cat is a member of the 27 Club. So when it gets to heaven, it'll be partying with all sorts of rock stars and celebrities that died at 27. There's a whole raft of them. It's a thing, actually. Heath Ledger is part of it. Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, just off the top of my head. So
Look at that.
there you
Linda's
go.
like, oh, Tammy, that's so sad. Tell her I'm sorry for her loss. And then Tammy's like, no, that's a different one. Just so. Oh, I was going to ask about the girls. So you didn't stay up and watch very much of the girls the other night.
No, I don't think so. I actually left it in the chat what season episode I was about to start. And I turned it off.
Good. Then we'll
'Cause
have to
the
look
chat
at that when
stays
we go
there.
back in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at that when we go back in there here in a little bit because we got
Yeah.
to watch some because we got to get cut up.
Gotta get
Did you
caught
guys
up.
just talk that much or did I? No? Okay, thank God I rolled up accidentally. Tappy's like, or Tappy. Hi, Tappy. How you doing there, Tappy? What's going on, Tappy? I just changed your name completely. Moved it down in the alphabet a little bit. Tammy's like, thank you, Linda. Oops. To which Dom says, Tammy, okay, keep the cat sister. Get rid of the one that won't wash the dishes. And then Tammy's like, right on, digger. And Linda's like, Tammy, and did a cute
Hugs.
little hug smile. So let me see. Did you learn anything about the girls? Well, we learned that poor Dom came in and he would indeed abuse himself
Yeah.
quite
Poor
well
Dom.
with us. We don't like drama, but we don't mind watching other people's drama to
Other people's
remember why
drama.
we don't
Yeah,
like
it
drama
makes-
that comes into our world. And
Yeah.
it really helps me to go, oh, that's bullshit. Now I can see that drama. Because I didn't want to do any of that. And I was really good at walking away from that and not knowing any of that kind of stuff. So watching it, that's why I'm able to see it now. And then I just need somebody to confirm it and go, you know what? 2 strikes, 1 more, you gone.
Yeah, Dom, you came in and you actually held your own for like 10, 15 minutes with the.
Oh, I thought he was in there for like
house-
30 minutes with the
Was
girls.
it that long? I don't know.
Yeah. When
I
we're
don't know.
watching,
When we're trying to binge watch like that, they all blur, and I don't know how much time has passed.
That's it. That's probably why it works for me because I already have time blindness, and then I don't realize because again, I will get up and be doing other things.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, it just adds to the time blindness very, very
Yeah.
well.
Well, and that's the Discord's nice too because I can unplug. We don't need to talk with microphones. If we need to, we can talk in the chat.
Exactly.
And, I can unplug and do stuff too.
That's it. That's why it's like let's
here.
just use this as noise and just get going. And if we got something to say, we'll catch it here in a moment. Because my TV go bloop, bloop when there's a chat, and then all I have to do then is to remember
That it
to
went.
go check chat. Yeah. So Tammy's like, Dom, the cat sister is worse than the non-dish doing one. Oh,
Aw.
look, you can't. You are appointed family.
Everybody.
Sometimes we collect family. Sometimes we collect even worse than we were appointed. But somehow or another, they are supposed to strengthen our personality. I don't know how. I'm sorry, Tammy. And then Dom's like, Tammy, oh? And then Tammy's like, she's a thief of meds and money. Oh, I just buried one of those. And doesn't send her child to school or potty train her. Is her name Lynette? Does she by chance live in Florida? I'm just asking for a
I'll be right
friend.
back.
Okay? Just asking for a friend because Seriously. And then Linda's like, Tammy, you can keep the hug if she's that bad. Yeah, you just kind of look at her and go, I can't believe it volunteered to stay with you that long. See how I am. But I'm a mean person at heart. Tammy's like, I stay away from the siblings. Can't trust any of the 4 others. I couldn't trust any of mine. The siblings, parents, didn't matter. Dom's like, Linda, next time, sing Cash. To which he then laughs. Big capital laughs. So Linda comes along and she laughs right along with Dom. Just gotta say, we're laughing cow disease today. And then Tammy's like, I love y'all. See how we are? We just kind of let you feel better about things. Well, you guys, it's been like 2.5 hours. I know that Digger is up moving around. It's been like 2.5 hours. We have talked about seriously, Seinfeld had nothing on us. Seinfeld was a half an hour a week. Do you know how many hours a week we give it with nothing? And yet we're good. We're good with it. Tammy's like, no, S lives in Michigan. And I'm trying not to say the full name because, well, we don't need to do all that, you know? I'm just wondering, do we still need to be streaming? Because we've done better than Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we've done 2.5 hour episode on absolutely nothing. And I think
and we did it yesterday too.
We did.
You know, and we give people things to laugh at.
Yeah, we do. We learn stuff. We laugh together. I think we've done more than enough for today. Our job is done here. I feel like though we love y'all, okay? Yeah.
Though we love y'all. What does this one say?
All in that.
Not bad, huh?
What about the breathing, the panting, the moaning, the screaming?
Fake.
Just saying.
I remember. Oh man, I'm gonna end up having to watch
yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. Yada yada yada. We were awesome back in the day, y'all. Okay. Oh, and isn't this the
cleavage
one
is like looking at the sun. You don't stare at it.
The whole
Too risky.
girls last night because again we have the boys in there. What was the not true one?
It's not true.
Oh,
just saying, it's not true. Okay, so what we need to do, unless I'm wrong, is just tell everybody out in the pasture that we love you.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
And that, it's going to take a little bit, but
Adios, muchacho.
See? So y'all take care. And, we will probably see you some point next weekend. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Unless there is something else American politics related happening, I will be back with Mighty. I am done the Prophecy Odyssey, so I will be back with Mighty doing the Mystery Babylon on Tuesday nights, and that is 5:30 Pacific, which is 8:30 Eastern. And then Wednesday morning, I will continue on with Behold a Pale Horse. So,
and I will still be working and not be in the background anymore. And if I'm in the background, I'm going to annoy the living tar right out of her. I'm just saying. So until then, it's been fun. Adios, muchachos. See you out on the pasture.
Something Saturday game night with the heifers, Telegram and Digger. The hood have all gathered around the hay bale for some gameplay and moving around. I grew up on a farm out in the heartland, where heifers moseyed freely in with the golden sand. Their gentle lies and swaying tails, whispered secrets carried by the wind's wail.